But yeah, I was saying the computer restarted, but I was saying drug, but he'll probably be able to get in there. But I have this big, huge active list. Getting back into the raid call. What is that noise? Okay. I have to open everything back up that I had up. I hate you, Windows 8. Just remember that. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Alright, I have to get the chat back up so I can see the questions coming in. My groups. These potato chips are good. Now the chat won't load.
Yeah, the stream just came back up.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank
Alright, got a question. I think we had a bug here. When you're using shield, I never get disconnected out of the game. When I'm using buff nades, I get disconnected every game. Just making sure you're aware of that.
As you throw the nades?
As you throw the nade and you land on top of it, maybe like after you die or even after you land on it, I get disconnected. It's happening to me, it's happening to a few other people. I don't think people have been realizing it until you actually think about it.
I think it's when you click and like when you die, after you click 1,000 times, it'll boot you.
That's
But
what
other than that,
Like Slyboy brought it up because my brother is like, man, oh man, every time I use buff needs, I get booted out of the game. But every time he uses a shield, he never gets booted out of the game.
Shield OP.
That's
Shield
what it
OP
is.
keeps doing the game.
Yeah, shield protects you
There we
from
go,
from from getting booted out.
Shield OP confirmed by arCtyC and Walter now.
Yep. Shield OP.
Oh man.
it's karma for self-choosing.
Alright, the chat's now working. Oh, we almost had 100 people in the stream. Then it crashed. Well, didn't crash. My PC restarted. Alright.
Oh, it's dropping quick.
Hmm. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, I just put up the spectator mode thread, and I'll put that in the chat. But if you guys are interested in sharing your ideas about spectator mode,
That'd be amazing.
I just want something basic, to be honest. Like, I think anything would be good.
Is it gonna be first person, third person?
who
Why would it be
knows?
first person? That'd be weird.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what. I think currently it is first person. There's the link. I just copied that from the one. Oops, that's the Twitch link. I'm an
Yep,
idiot.
that's a Twitch.
Sorry. There it
He
is.
posted a code.
No, I posted the Twitch link.
I know. See.
There it is. There's the good link. All right, let me open up these codes too.
Oh, I want a code. Just kidding.
You guys, most of you guys in here can't even make use of the Twitch TV shirt.
I don't got that one.
What do you mean?
You guys already have it.
Drunk
Oh.
doesn't.
Oh.
Well, if you want, I can give it to some Australians because they're always missing out on the streams.
Uber game files. Maybe heal some HP. Like the vile things in tribes do. Gimple, currently no, the vials don't do that. They act, they go towards your total score. But that's an interesting game mechanic. Maybe you should bring that up after you get to play test it, maybe you'll be in there with those guys. That is a Spacebucks code.
Oh, I don't have anything.
Yo,
open.
Rocket, give bot number 4 a Twitch code. Cause he's asking me for it.
Oh yeah? I don't have any. I'm just saying, like, if I were to get them, I would give them away. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if you got one, save one for me.
Cody said, "Why does everyone have to be so bitter? He only takes 40% of the codes. Does he always get them?"
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah,
Cody
pretty
seems
much.
Cody's in here too.
When
Cody.
when I was actually actively doing it, it was either me or Cody getting probably 90% of the codes.
Yeah, you guys are gay for doing that.
Do you want me to
Wow,
ban?
I
You want me to ban
anymore,
Cody?
'cause I know I don't get nothing.
I think if I ban him, it still won't matter. He'll
I
still-
think I feel like you know, just PMing a code is the best way to do it.
You do it Mark
ban
style.
Cody.
Yeah, Mark style. Oprah, Mark.
Mark asks the questions.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, ask us questions about your daughter.
yeah, I forgot who knows those.
It was a Z-Dog, I think.
Oh god, that's
Oh
creepy.
yeah, Z-Dog. Creepy stuff.
Oh my god. Whatever happened to him?
What
he just
happened to
disappeared.
Z-Dog? Yeah. This guy was active and then he just left.
You just answered the question. He knew too much about arCtyC's daughter, and arCtyC took care of it, quote unquote.
Oh god.
That's what he was gone for the past
Arctic.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I had to. That's why I was gone the last 2 weeks. Whoever said that. That's exactly why I had to take care of some business.
Oh god.
Had to handle some business. Let's start a new dev stream channel and not let Cody and not tell Cody about it.
So who watched Breaking Bad last night?
Oh, I watched it
Hey guys,
today.
hey,
Shut
hey,
up.
hey,
Just shut up.
hey,
even
Yeah,
talk
don't talk about it, but I did watch
Hey.
it today.
hey guys.
Not on stream, Cody. Oh, I have the power to kick you if you start talking about it. That's what I can do.
I'm
I
looking
mean, I
at some
won't
of
spoil
the
it.
Yeah, I already
some
know
of the
what happened.
suggestions so far for spectator mode. Free camera mode.
Hey guys.
The free camera mode.
Fury.
There he is. There's the walrus.
Oh
Oh,
my god,
Just-
everybody
no,
leave.
decided
that
to
was
wake
it.
up.
Oh wait, no, that's Fury. My bad.
Oh, that's Fury.
That's
Okay,
Total
we're good.
Biscuit, you mean?
The manliest voice.
Sounds
in Loadout.
exactly like him.
Yeah.
I'm still not gonna have that tag made for you. Fury. Custom when those if we still do the plates. Otherwise, I'm gonna see if I can get you a badge or something that's like
Oh my god.
just says man or something like that.
Oh, Walrus can resist. He's coming in.
How do you know? God fucking damn it.
Cause
Rocket.
I'm looking at the raid call shit.
I heard you flapping. You couldn't sneak up on
I
us.
heard that blubber coming.
I'm asleep.
Walrus, go back to bed.
I don't want to talk about it.
Walrus, did you see my video?
Yes,
I posted it in
I
Visitor.
told you like 5 times I did. How many times?
I didn't hear it. That's why.
Yeah, don't look at Sinet's
Because your
videos.
sniper's all in front of your ears.
September is official hate on Cody month. Cody,
But
it's
I
karma,
just,
dude.
I just want to.
Do you remember what
I
you
just
did to
want-
that old man? You remember?
Yeah. The look in his eyes is permanently burned into my brain.
I just want
Oh,
to.
you're talking about that salty face guy.
I just want to say, Cody should not be getting more codes. Seriously, he takes all of them. All of them.
Hold on. I'm going to actually look and see if I can find this picture to show you guys of the face that this guy had that was very similar.
After getting pub stomped.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's the salt
After,
bill.
after
I'm
Cody
gonna-
made people at PAX sad.
I'm gonna
Cody
go to
officially
bed.
ruined.
Packs.
Cody fucking ruined PAX for some guy. At least one guy.
Wow.
Hey, it was Monday. Or was it Sunday?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now for real, guys. See,
Alright, Morris.
Nice.
Alright,
Good
later.
night, man.
I may be
Sweet
watching,
dreams.
maybe watching the stream if I'm too weak to. Keep
What
up
is this
work.
image? What is this image? Alright. I'm going to see if you guys can... There's a guy that is photoshopped in this picture that I'm about to put up on screen. For you guys, shit, I don't know which way it's gonna face. I have to actually put it up so I can see. All right, so if you're watching the stream, he is the guy in the right corner of the screen for you guys in a black loadout shirt.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I totally remember that guy. That's funny.
Okay, so
Oh wow.
this guy, that same guy in the right corner of the screen, on the black shirt next to the guy with the blue, he is photoshopped into this picture, this community picture. This is from RTX. That guy was at PAX 2012, and you guys see the bitter awkwardness in his face. Like he's like, he doesn't know if he likes it. He's kind of like, maybe he got pub stomped. You don't know. I mean, there's just something wrong, right? He feels uncomfortable. That is the exact same face that the guy had that walked up to the booth at this past PAX had, and his face after Cody got done with him was very similar to what that is right now.
Oh, Cody.
And keep in mind, he didn't just look that way like at the beginning. He looked that way throughout the game, and then he left in the middle of it because Cody was crushing him so badly.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything, or
He didn't say anything. He didn't ask for help.
Straight up dropped the mic and fucking walked.
Didn't
Oh,
ask
no.
for information. He just had the salt face.
Oh no.
That's not a good start.
Speaking of which, any way to get PAX 2012 in-game shirts? Nope.
Nope.
Nope. No way, Cody. No way. If you let someone else get a code for the rest of the stream, perhaps I can get you a 2012 PAX in-game T-shirt. Perhaps.
How about I DDoS him so he can't do it and you can beat him?
Like, I like that. I like that immediately. arCtyC drops a code, and it's like he's daring Cody. Come on, do it, Cody, do it, take it,
Yeah.
take it. I dare you.
No, someone
Hey, I'm not grabbing it. I'm letting him get him.
That is a 7-day XP boost code right there.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I don't even want to go for those anymore, because if it's something I have, then I'll just feel like a scumbag.
I think the Tusks. I think Wallace may miss this, and he might be lurking. But the Tusks may go live, not this week, but next week. So
Oh, he better hurry with that video.
yeah, the Tusks that he's been wearing exclusively for the last 3 weeks will be out to everyone, I believe, next week. The email that I last saw about asked how much longer should he have, and Danny said 2 weeks from the date, and I believe that was last week. So if not this week, it will definitely be, I think, next week that everyone will have access to the Tusks.
Sweet. And what about the golf taunt?
The golf taunt may come out this week.
Oh, snap.
I'm going to spend every single waking moment in loadout golfing.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry. I mean, if
Having
anyone
a
saw how
goal.
awesome that was, that's all I'm going to do.
And there was word that it's going to be, like, normally priced, too.
Maybe. But we're thinking about
Really?
making, at least I am anyway, the arctic mask as much as
It's creepy.
yeah, as much as the axle rod.
What?
Oh, no. No, you don't.
all I
Oh,
know
no,
is
you
Danny
don't.
best be giving me one of those because I put in the effort to get that shit done.
He should give one to everyone that you know, put a
Posting that
mask on.
thread for crying out loud.
Summoner Fart, go ahead, ask a question. Fart away.
I like that everybody's quiet, waiting for someone to type a question.
All right, then during this time, I think
Go
I
ahead,
think to get
Summoner
the
Fart,
Arctic
ask
mask-
away.
I think to get the Arctic mask, they should post in that thread with the mask.
What is my favorite Pokemon? In order to get the mask, what, for free? They should post in that thread?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe for the people that printed out the mask at the date that it's at the last date as of whenever the one was. So if I see a post today or I need to, any date past today, I know that they won't be in there. But maybe all those people that printed out masks and put one on, maybe we'll give them.
I didn't have a printer. I had to Photoshop mine. Does that?
I used my iPod. I used my iPod as a mask.
Yeah, that was really funny.
That was perfect, though. It worked, right?
It did, right?
Man, I'm trying to think of a Pokemon that's my favorite. My lineup was like
Magmar's my favorite.
It was like I'm trying to think of my badass Game Boy Advanced or whatever it was battles that I used to have with my uncle. It was like Mewtwo, Mew, Charizard, maybe a Pikachu in there, but none of those are really my favorite. I'm trying to think of one that looks really funny. What's the rock dude? Geodude?
There's like a million rock
Onyx.
dudes.
That's Onyx.
Onyx? Who's Geodude?
Wait, there was Geodude was just the rock with arms,
He's the meatball
floating
with
one.
arms.
Yeah, the meatball.
It's one of the ones with arms that I like. I also like, is that Klitz? I don't like saying that.
Clits?
I like that word.
Little late. By the way, arCtyC, if you look in that thread, the all of the posts with the masks printed out were from the same day. They were all from the 26th.
Okay. Sweet. Rock with the face with two arms. Okay, yeah, so I like Geodude. I like Jigglypuff. And I'm trying to think of one that was really funny to me.
Yeah, I like
Is
Kirby.
it Magmar? Or is that the little duck?
Magmar was my favorite.
Plata?
Oh, the Psyduck.
Psyduck.
That one.
Yeah. Psyduck is probably the funniest and one of my favorite. Magikarp is also up there with Psyduck, but I liked Psyduck because he was just so fucking weird. Psyduck is a pervert.
I do like that.
arCtyC's a fan.
The fan of perverts.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
The junglist bringing up the quiz.
All right, so let me see. Whoa. I had to get to the forums very odd manner. All right, let's see if I can think of a trivia question.
Nice rocket.
Something that think. I'll think of one while I'm looking at the chat. And you guys can ask questions while I'm thinking about my question.
Oh shit, I got runner up. That's awesome. Thank you, John.
Cody can't win. What type of rule is that?
That's the rule that allows you to get an
Applies to
RTX shirt.
scumbags only. Make people sad in real life.
Cody wants a 2012 PAX shirt, so he can't participate.
Well, I mean, I can prove that I was at PAX 12.
I believe you.
You need a code.
But you need a code, though.
I need the code.
Aha.
What's some XP, Mike?
Oh, I know what I need to look at that thread that I made, what we're actively working on, so I can kind of talk about those. Because I did that right before I left. That's a lot of concern about the state of the game right now.
Actually, it's been quite good today.
Really? Good. Maybe my ominous presence helped out. So player progression, and this is just I don't know which one of these you guys would like the most, but obviously player progression is going to get revamped quite a bit, pretty substantially actually, to the point where
talent trees.
That's good.
Yeah, we're
Really good.
We're kind of talking about the possibility of resets, which we weren't going to
Oh,
do.
no.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I want my money back.
yeah, I know.
But if it comes back, then I'm good.
I
But
just want my rod back. That's
It'll
all I
take me
want.
another half year to hit 30.
what we're kind of contemplating right now, and I think this might be the best option because it kind of alleviates the okay, well, I'm just going to reset, or we're just going to reset everyone, and then have to go through that
Wait.
tedious process of you guys know all that stuff that we do with like issuing out space bucks or items or whatever, because we do reset accounts. But what we kind of thought about is a prestige option. So let's say you're bot and your level. What level is he at now? 100.
He's like 150, 140.
Okay, let's say
He's like 150.
Let's say you're level 150 and you're like, man, I'm a G right now. I don't need shit. I got everything, and we give you an option to prestige with this new player progression thing. And then you prestige, and then I don't know, we give you a badge or something like that. We're thinking that might be the best route if we introduce this, and then we kind of have a system where we can flesh out badges a lot better. I don't know if that's the right word I want to use for that. I don't know if better is necessarily if that'll make it any better for player progression, but and badges. But at least I think that'll have us actively working on that, and then you can kind of think about what if you want to be a badge guy, you can have like I don't know a bunch of different custom badges. So that's an option. Obviously, just doing a reset is an option, or just letting you guys continue playing on as you already have, and then if you've attained some level, then we just artificially be like, here's this amount of stuff. So those are kind of the things that we're considering right now for player progression. Currency is also something that we're working on. I don't think I'm in a very good position to talk too much about that right now. I think I'll probably have to wait. But player progression is something that was talked about and may happen relatively soon. Current weapon and equipment balance. I think Walter has been pretty up to date with you guys on what he's doing.
He was great last week, man. He was. I think everybody kind of appreciated. We got a lot of good stuff out of him.
Yeah, Walter needs to come back more often.
Okay. Try to get him on and talk some more.
And it didn't seem like we scared him off. He actually came back and seemed to be happy to do it, although he had no idea how he was doing.
Well, that was quite interesting, showing all the the tables.
Yeah.
Did he actually show you guys all of the?
Yeah, that was overwhelming.
Did he really? Oh wow,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I can't believe I missed that.
I meant to post that page. I took a screenshot of it. I'll post it in one of the threads here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That has like the it's like I only got the one screenshot, but you can see how much shit is in that Excel file.
Yeah, I mean,
You can understand why he gets a bit peed off when we're all saying no.
yeah. If you look at the statistical just mess that he has to go through, I mean, it's ginormous, and the feedback that we get is just from such a small like portion of weapons that it makes it very difficult for him to gauge statistics and be like, well, this isn't performing very well. And then you talk about, well, and I'll give Sin an example, and this has been the hot item. Snipers are I don't know if he even mentioned this, but snipers are in the top 20%. And of that 20%, they represent 50% of the most effective weapons to use in the game, hands down.
Wow.
And you guys are wondering, it's like, well, why do you guys keep nerfing the sniper? And and this just and actually Mark is going to put together a document for you guys, so you guys can just kind of see what we're dealing with when we talk about this game and weapon crafting, and you hear people like, there's only 20 variations of weapons, there's only 5 variations of weapons you can use, and it's like, no,
Hashtag beefy.
no, not really. I think it's really eye-opening once you actually look at factual data versus player perception, which I think is always very intriguing, at least for me, because of my, I guess, the nature of my role in the studio, and just my history with gaming in general. You look at what is actually the facts behind things, and then you look at player perception, and usually they're very misaligned. Sometimes they're spot on, and that's where you get changes, rapid changes and iterations on stuff. But I'm glad that stuff went well with Walter. That's awesome. Pulse underutilized parts. I don't know what he talked about there.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at this. What we're actively working on.
When we talked about Pulse, we said like Pulse just needs a little bit more damage, flat out damage. I think it should.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, and I think what Walter said is that he's looking at Pulse is going to go back to where it kind of was prior to the big Pulse nerf, because there were changes that were made that had unintended consequences, and he kind of figured out how those worked in some way.
Okay.
That's what I remember anyways.
Okay. Jump boots, shields, turrets. Turrets, I think, is getting a big old change with this update. Shield and jump boots. At least jump boots. I don't know about shield, but jump boots is one that is just, it's so hard to gauge everyone's internal feedback on that, because there's so many people in the studio that are like, man, I love jump boots. They're so awesome. And there was a point in time when we had them when they weren't so awesome, and they really sucked to use. So I think there's some pretty difficult choices to be made there. Shield, I think Walter kind of talked about making that a not a passive, like you have to activate it.
Yeah.
And then it'll probably have a cooldown, something like that. Kind of how disguise works, I believe, is what he said.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Disguise buffs.
Future weapon parts and weapon development. So I think a lot of people want to know about cryo, and I don't know if Walter even talked about that at all, but as of right now, it's on ice.
Yeah. Yeah, he did mention that, though. He did. He said that they just like not working on it right now at all.
It means something.
Yeah, I'm watching it. It's hard to talk with the delay.
Because you can hear yourself later. Yeah.
Well, no, because I have it muted, but like.
Because we heard you say cryo is on ice, and we didn't see the visual, and then we saw the visual, and like 5 seconds later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Ray calls faster, right?
Yeah. You want to know more about Helga? Will she have long armpit hair?
Long armpit.
I don't know if she's gonna have long armpit hair. I actually haven't seen her armpits. Her boobs are in the way, to be honest.
Oh God.
So I don't know. Shattered. I saw that we posted some screenshots of Shattered.
That looks cool. I had a question about Shattered, actually. I saw that the giant, like, drill in the middle got some kind of platforms. Will you be able to get on those and, like, fight on those?
I think the idea behind the platforms is making it so that it's more accessible. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have been in there with people that are, like, I won't say they're trolling, but they make it very difficult to attain files and stuff for everyone else. So
yeah, without like pro platforming.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know Snacks probably wouldn't like that. But yeah,
no, I just think it's cool that they have those platforms, and if you can actually get on them and fight on them, I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, I have to ask. I think Ben is working on that right now. Maybe I'll ask him and see what that is, and I'll have some answers for Shatter specifically, maybe on Wednesday.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, It'd be kind of cool if Shatter got a vertical aspect to it right now because it's just kind of accessible to jump boots people, and that's about it.
Yeah, a lot of people have been wanting like a vertical.
Just have Snacks train you. He hates the jump boots. He knows how to get everywhere.
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
jump.
becoming more and more like I haven't used jump boots. I don't know, for maybe like 2 months now.
It's not that strong.
No why it's get that many people using the same thing, and people get a bit tired of it, seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once you figure out the jumps, you don't need the boots at all.
Awesome, don't you?
Programming and UI stuff. Interface for parties. So parties is getting pretty close. I believe we may roll out something rough around the edges here very soon. Before I left, we were talking about rolling it out in like 3 weeks. So that would make, what, 2 weeks away, something like that. So, I mean, that's not
Sweet.
too far. There was some concern on the programming side of how we're going to implement it, because it's going to be kind of similar. It really just depends, I think, on the background that you have with multiplayer games, but it's going to be mostly similar to how most games do parties and matchmaking. That's the perception here. Kind of expressed, I think you guys may have mixed feelings on it, but basically you guys are going to be able to group together, and if you're in I think you can party in a maximum of 8, so you can have a party of 8, and then you're going to be able to go red, go blue, or remain neutral. So if you are in a party of 8 and you guys are all organized, most of you are probably going to be on raid call or team speak or Skype or whatever. Hey, you know, this is our team. Hey, this is your team. And then you guys can choose teams. So it's maybe the private playlist, how that works will be very similar.
Well, it sounds like that's going to take the place of the private playlist as it comes to the near future, if the private playlist is going to have everything outside of Uber game removed from it.
You
Maybe.
can test new stuff though.
Maybe,
on the
yeah.
private
So
playlist.
we talked about the private playlist being a test bed, and one of the things that has been thrown around, at least for Cryo, and this was a couple weeks back, but we talked about making predetermined weapons that are cryo only, and just filling them in the map so you can run around and pick them up, the ones that are stable, and letting you guys use cryo in that manner and provide feedback on it, but not having the ability to actually craft cryo weapons because we still aren't sure what's making the game burn with cryo. But
that would be awesome.
That's kind of what we thought about for private
They're like
playlists.
the BFG of Doom.
Yeah. So it might just be kind of like a beta tab, but in game, without having to necessarily go to the actual beta tab on Steam. So I don't know. That's kind of the idea with the private playlist right now. But in terms of the parties, though, yeah, it may work very similar to the private playlist. There's a couple hiccups that we just don't really have a good solution for. So, I mean, a good game to kind of think of right now that just comes to mind is Chivalry. So if, let's say you join a match and there's 5 people and you're, oh no, let's, is that right? Let's see, you're in a party of 3 and there's 5 people. Yeah, that makes sense. And of those 5, another 2 is in a party, so they're on a team, and then you have a party of 3. When you select those teams, sometimes your parties will probably get broken until the lobby clears out and makes it so that that person fills up. So a game that does this that I can just think of right off the top of my head that I played recently is Chivalry. So if you hop into a lobby in a server browser in Chivalry and your friends are all on the red team the game doesn't auto balance you on your team until possibly the end of the match, when you can then select teams again, and then you guys will all be on the same team. So that's kind of the idea behind how this is going to work initially. And that's the best way I can kind of explain it without it being there and visible for you guys to see. This is how it was kind of explained to me. So that's the only thing I think people may dislike, is that sometimes your parties may get split when there's odd numbers.
It only makes sense because of the population.
Yeah, I don't know.
Near
I mean,
future
I think
or long future.
This is just near term. This is going to be the first iteration of it, and it'll probably get improved over time. But as of right now, the issue is, like, we don't want to try to match a party of 4 and wait, as long as you guys are waiting now, and in some cases longer, for another party of 4 or 4 individuals or something like that to propagate a game with skill-based matchmaking. It just
extends it.
Yeah, it just makes it.
Yeah,
it's just not as efficient. So this is basically the most efficient way that we can kind of get this in there. Yes, I am a playable character in Loadout. You can put me on any race, even a female face, if you're into that type of thing.
Dude, I can't wait for you to have tits.
Wait, arCtyC Mask can go on any character?
That.
Yeah, it can go on any character. The screenshot that they showed was on T-Bone, but I've seen it on Axel as well.
That's gonna look crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
The arCtyC Mask.
Oh. Are you showing it on
It
stream?
looks really good from the screenshot.
Yeah, it was
very accurate.
It looks surprisingly good, and that Ben actually worked on that. So they actually called me over to his desk. Danny got me. I was like, "Kale, you got to come see this." So I didn't know what he was doing. I was expecting Helga or something like that. So I walk over, and I look, and they're all like, they already had it preset. So like Ben is over there taunting with Axel's body and my face on it. And I can't remember what outfit he had on, but the outfit he had on was ridiculous to add to the ridiculousness of this whole thing. And I couldn't just help but shake my head and immediately walk away.
Cheap code like in the SNES days.
Oh my God. Wait, did you just send show another screenshot of it?
No, I haven't.
Ah, okay.
Danny and actually Walter mentioned it in his stream that the arCtyC Mask, when they're doing the golf taunt, is the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, because the expression on my face is with the O face.
Yeah.
So every taunt
looks really good with.
Every taunt has the O face, and it looks hilarious on some of them.
Oh, thrust your gun. That one could be really good with that one.
Oh.
I'm just waiting because the first video we're gonna get posted of that is gonna be somebody with Axel's rod doing the teabag with the arCtyC Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wait for Wally. He'll do it.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yay, 3,000 space bucks.
Aw.
That wasn't Cody, was it?
Take it.
That wasn't Cody. Who was that?
It was me.
Oh, Sinan. Okay, I see. I have this block in the chat, so I can't see who's talking all the time.
It's cool, man.
Cody knows not to.
Cody's going for
I'm going to check your
playing it
account too,
safe.
Cody. I'm going to check to make sure you didn't redeem any codes.
Well, I redeemed the one at the very beginning of the stream before anything.
Uh-huh.
So you got to give him one. You got to let him have that one.
All right. So I got a trivia question for the departed Ty Root, my former coworker, employee, buddy, friend. Does anyone know the exact title and company that Ty is working for right now? Former lover? Yeah, that was Ty and Ian were lovers. I am.
That's fucking homo.
Yeah.
But it's alright, Because we love
CBS Interactive.
I actually know the answer, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, see, I don't want to, like, I don't even want to try it because I'm hearing it.
Isn't it
before
a
everybody
CBS
else.
Interactive?
Yeah, but what's
I
his
said
title?
that.
Manager of production.
Damn it. I was gonna say it.
Cody, you don't get anything.
Well, I was just answering. I mean,
Oh, there was douchebag for Douche Inc. Senior
that
director
one
at
should
No
win it.
Important Business.
I think Junk should get
Douchebag
it.
Thai Industries. Oh man, I wish he was watching right now. I think everyone, if you guys can hear the chat, you guys probably heard the answer already.
Yeah, I know what the answer is. Nobody. All they got to do is look in LinkedIn. Somebody just needs to type it.
I'll let someone else get it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I like cheese.
I gave up on trying to get codes.
I just got one, so.
Don't even bother anymore.
Giving out all the shirts on the first day.
Oh, you got it before me.
Gimp. Does Gimp have a Twitch shirt?
maybe?
Gimple, do you have a Twitch shirt?
I don't think he does. I could be wrong though. I'm about to ask him on Steam.
Yeah, ask him.
What was the question anyway?
What's Ty's new title and where does he work?
Oh no, don't give. I already have one, Gimple. Oh, I don't know. Give Gimple something like
Rocket doesn't have-
Spacebugs or
Rocket, you don't
something
have
funny. No, I do. I've had one. I think I got it in the first batch.
Okay, let me see. So Gimp has one. Rocket. Who is next? Bot doesn't have one, does he? Who's
Yeah,
next?
Bot actually wanted one. You guys should give him
Yeah.
it.
Let Bot in on the purple shirts.
Make sure I give him the right code. Yes.
All they had to do was go to frickin' Twitter.
Yep.
Hey Beta, in your
Yeah,
end.
Bronco. Or
Nice,
whoever said
there it
that.
Good one.
I forget what that's from. I don't know.
I've heard that quite a few times.
Oh, yeah, but there was something, some movie or show. I don't know.
I remember it from Scrubs. That's where it was something that Todd said.
Oh, yep, that is exactly what it was. All right.
Is that show any good?
I love
Scrubs?
Scrubs?
Scrubs is great until like the 8th
Season 1 through 7, and then forget that season 8 exists. Don't watch it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I know that feeling where they run out of ideas. It's
No. So the weird thing happened. So season 7 actually ends. Like there was a definitive ending to it, and the station that was running the show it was canceled. It was done. Another station picked it up and tried to keep going, and they did a really piss poor job of it. And I mean, the actors put the effort in, but it just wasn't there.
Alright. Bot.
But
Since
but
you
season-
code.
Seasons 1 through 7 are gold. And yeah, absolutely. Scrubs is considered the most accurate medical drama or comedy ever.
That's pretty much it for this thread. Bug fixes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows.
I think, I don't know, wrap up some of this stuff for the stream because there's only 7 minutes I got left.
Yes, he is Beta.
Oh, I think the initial matchmaking for... Oh, and by the way, how the parties work, it will be different for, like, ranked or clan stuff. Obviously, if you have 4 and 4, it's going to always pit you guys against each other for parties in that scenario. which is something that I asked him, which was 10 days ago, something like that. Sometime last week, like Wednesday or something like that. The 3rd or something, 4th. Bug fixes. So the warping, I don't know if the hammer was changed as of yet, but there were some bugs that we saw with warping, and maybe Walter talked about it on stream, that were basically extrapolating the issue. So here's an example was if you started moving and then stopped moving, your reflection didn't realize you were stopping. There was like a little bug in there, and sometimes it would you guys have all seen it. You would run around in a circle. Like you see players that are just like sometimes they'll be moving and then they do like a circle
right before they DC. Yeah, I've seen it before.
So that was a bug that was in there, and there was a number of things in there where the reflection was basically doing different little weird bugs like that that made warping kind of a bigger issue. So apparently we've nailed a lot of the bugs that we found so far, but I think they may go into this build coming up. So I think a lot of people either will be happy or they'll be a little disappointed based off of our attempts to fix these issues with the warping and stuff like that. But hopefully,
what about the DC on death? Are we?
I haven't gotten any information on disconnects as of right now. I think the QA team.
It's the buff nades.
Yeah, Drugbud is. He thinks it's the buff nades, but the QA team is looking into some of the things that have been posted on the forums with disconnects and trying to reproduce those. But I don't know any specific details on what fixes have gone into this upcoming build that are going to fix the disconnects.
Yeah, Drugbud, I DC without using buff nades. It doesn't matter. I just DC.
Cause buff nades right now, if you throw a buff, like right now I'm getting 220 FPS right now. As soon as I drop a buff nade, I go down to 20, 50. Then
I think that's the interface.
Yeah, that has nothing to. That's not my connection though. That would be your FPS. Mine doesn't drop also either. I don't drop at all.
That is weird, man. Because when I use a shield, I will not ever get disconnected, ever.
Yeah.
But if I use a buff nade, I will.
I get DC'd.
I'm wondering if it's got something to do with loading the assets for when you're dropping the buff nades, because when you if you're using a shield, the asset for the shields is loaded right upon loadout, whereas with the buff nades, you're carrying it, you're throwing it down.
Could be that.
I'm kind of curious to see if it. Speaking of the nades, if when you use the golf taunt, if you have Tesla nades equipped, will it use Tesla nade?
I was seriously just thinking about that because I was wondering if it would work with health grenades.
I'm gonna have to ask.
Oh God!
I'm gonna actually have to ask.
I mean, theoretically, if you have any form of grenade equipped, it should take that, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at Cody in the chat. Yeah, I think it does, because if you don't have grenades, it uses beer cans. Or if you're out of grenades and you decide to taunt, it'll use beer cans.
That'll be cool. Should be more beer-related items. At least I think so.
See if there's any more things I want to talk about before I leave. It's 2 minutes. You guys have any last-minute questions, either in the stream or raid call before I head out?
I have a question. Have they started working on the sensor bar for T-bone steak yet?
No. All effort, to my knowledge, no. All efforts right now on sensor, I think, is going towards Helga. So I don't know what. I mean, I imagine the clits the clits will be covered up and censored. And then I think Danny told you guys that she's supposed to have the like the sweatpants instead of saying like juicy or whatever on the
Damp,
butt, they're
right?
gonna say damp. That is
Oh.
disgusting.
God, it's so nasty.
That is disgusting.
Uh,
I asked if we get the 2 people requirement to form a lobby back in V3I. Do you know? I don't know what the decision is on that. The reason, and this is a statistics thing, the reason that it was changed in the first place was because we were spawning up lobbies that didn't last very long with 2. So you get all these lobbies that would happen, and then you'd have one guy or no one in a room, and that server that starts up just sits there. Because our matchmaking, as of right now, populates to the most active server. So if there's a server that spawned and you left because there was only 2 guys in there, the server's going to sit there until I think the game ends. Then after another 30 seconds, then the server is inactive. So the reason it was increased was because we wanted to check on the retention levels of people in the games. And despite having to wait longer, when you actually get into a room, based on the current statistics, players are staying significantly longer in those rooms than they were when we had 2 people. So that's the reason behind it. I don't know if it's going to change or not.
Is that because we don't want to go through the
Yeah.
waiting list to find another game, or is that because
Server lag, maybe?
in terms of the stats, why they're like that?
Yeah.
I couldn't give you an answer of why people are.
Yeah.
I mean, people are just more likely to stay when they see more people, versus 2.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
When do we get to see the Arctic O-face mask? Who asked that? Is that Sean on the loadout account? It's already there.
It's on the
people,
forums.
People got to see it. Yeah, it's on the forums. More codes. Need Twitch tees. Does anyone know if you know what oh, no one is gonna guess the hotel that I stayed at because I didn't talk
Crown
about that.
Plaza.
No, I guess
Where's
someone could.
Z-Dog when you need him?
I guess someone could probably guess eventually.
I can tell you it wasn't the Sheraton.
The destination that I stayed in for this past week while I was gone, and let's see, what else can I ask with that? Ooh, maybe who all went on the trip? You guys know that? The answer to that question, I'll give out another Twitch TV code. Otherwise, I'll give them out on Wednesday.
Go, Lormus, go.
It's a Hilton? No, I didn't stay at a Hilton. Not a Best Western either. That's not even a part of the question. You guys are diluting and confusing.
Well, they're still going off the first question.
Yeah, you changed it.
No, I didn't. I said the spot that the place that I was at, the destination in terms of what city and place.
Nobody's even trying for that. They're just going for fucking hotels now.
I can tell you it was on the coast because I saw a picture your wife posted of you holding your kid
On the beach?
ocean.
So it had to have been your wife and your kid and you on this trip. At least that.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Is that it?
They were in Florida.
That's true.
That is true.
So we got Florida, Christy,
On the beach.
And it
my
was somewhere
daughter,
near the. It was
me.
somewhere in the Panhandle.
It was somewhere on the Panhandle. That is also correct.
You talked about it on Frag Logic. I don't think you ever tweeted about it though. That's where I saw it.
New York
I'm
City.
not gonna try with this one.
Not New York City.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, Lormus, Chicago. Best city ever, right?
Jacksonville. No. Honolulu. Is that supposed to be Honolulu?
I think it's supposed to be Honolulu.
There's a hint. You and these hints. Panama? No. Florence, Daytona, Naples? Nope, nope, nope.
Wait, that one.
It is
Beach?
close.
Myrtle
It is
Beach?
close
Oh,
to
that one.
Panama City.
What's Destin?
Oh.
Boom, is that it?
What?
No?
What'd you say?
Destin?
Destin?
D-E-S-T-I-N?
Destin is correct. Destin, Florida.
Boom. See there, you guys? There's some help there, guys.
Ah, shit. So now what needs to be?
All right, so I'm waiting. I see Destin, so you guys need Destin, and then you need to know who all went. You don't have to say names. You could say like wife, daughter.
Wife, daughter, and I don't know. I don't want to be creepy.
Your brother.
It was a pet turtle.
Your brother.
And wife's sister.
Dog, wife,
Or is it
daughter,
her brother.
Ty.
Side lady.
Bye, lady.
Wife,
just
daughter,
throwing out
best
options.
friend, Destin, wife, daughter, dog. Nope. How Klitz has it formatted, that's pretty close to how I'm expecting this to be formatted. Wife, daughter, Sean. No. Wife, daughter, and Ty.
It was you?
Oh god.
No. It was
Wife,
you,
daughter,
Christy,
family, friend.
You, Christy, her brother,
Okay.
your daughter, and
Okay.
you.
And grandma.
Okay.
Don't forget about grandma.
And pet dog.
That was the closest that I've been. So we got wife, daughter, grandma, Destin,
Nephew.
who said uncle? Christy's
And
brother?
uncle.
Uncle. I heard that one. You guys are missing one.
Niece.
Auntie.
Her brother.
Wife, daughter, KL,
And
grandma,
her
grandpa,
sister.
uncle, aunt. That is incorrect
aunt.
by one.
Damn.
Beta
got
Angel was the
grandpa.
closest.
Grandpa.
Wife, daughter, KL, uncle, aunt, grandma. That is so close, senor. Del Ghetto. Wife, daughter, KL, grandma, uncle, aunt. No. Wife, daughter, grandma, Destin, uncle, grandpa, Klitz.
Ooh, Cliff. That's a good one.
Klitz, you got it. You got it, Klitz. Nice. That's what I'd like to see. That's some collaborative
Ex-wife.
teamwork right there.
How awkward would that be?
Not awkward at all.
And
almost all that data can be gathered from Twitter.
yes,
That's scary.
it can. I know, right? And Facebook. The information we share today. All right, 7 minutes over. One last question, then I'm going to head out. Go, 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 go.
Why is my mouse screwing up?
I don't know.
And he's
Well,
out. Thanks,
that's,
guys.
That's all. That's all, folks. Oh, I just had to turn my mouse pad around the other way.
Asking how you name a community.
Oh, never mind. It didn't fix it. Shit.
When are we getting cloaks?
Never, son.
Cloaks?
Never.
Cloaks as an
Yeah.
equipment piece, or cloaks like a cape style cloak?
Yeah, like a cape with a hood, you know?
I think Danny talked about this a while ago, but this is the last question. So we would like to do capes, but the issue is our engine, and we have to really custom build all this stuff. There's no physics in our engine. So to have a cape, you need all these different physics with the cape moving based on how you twist and flip and roll and do all that stuff. And there's actually a lot of tech behind it that we don't really have in the game yet. So maybe there could be cloaks or capes or something like that in the future, but it's going to require some work.
All right, that sounds good.
All right. Well, I'm heading out, guys. We'll be on Wednesday doing the dev stream, and I'm going to try to play the new game mode on the stream so you guys can see what it looks like, how it plays, get an understanding of what's going on. And it's only on one map. It's on Trailer Park, which is the only map that really works with it. Once we get Tom Bonner back, if we do relatively soon, we'll get some new levels that basically work a lot better with the mode. But Trailer Park is the closest, so that's what you guys can expect.
Interesting. Anyways, thanks for coming out, buddy.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, arCtyC.
Later, guys.
See ya, arCtyC.
Thanks.
See ya.
Oh, okay.
Peace out, man.